Merry Christmas, everyone. If you guys are watching this on December 25th, the day it's uploaded, it's Christmas Day, and we got a special Christmas theme episode to celebrate. Before I get into how this video is going to work, I just want to thank you guys for an amazing 2019, the best year I have ever had on YouTube. It's actually crazy, man. 50 million views total, over 50 million views this channel had. It's all thanks to you guys. Like, the amount of support, we've gained over 100,000 new subscribers. It's insane. Road to 1 million. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are insane. Okay, with that, let's get into this. We are going to use Crystal Palace. You guys know, Christmas, Crystal Palace, it's as close as we could get. We are going to try to rebuild them with a special set of Christmas themed objectives. And here those objectives are. I tried to make them as Christmassy as I could. The first is going to be signed 3 players from the coldest nations, and I'll tell you what or which nations are the coldest in a minute. The second is going to be signed 3 players born in the month of December, and then the third, sign 3 players named Jesus or Jesus, all Christmas related, and we should be able to build a really fun team with these objectives. So before we get into it, since we're using Crystal Palace, I wanted to make it a little bit more even, and we're going to randomize the Champions League and then add Crystal Palace in after, so that it isn't as difficult as a normal Champions League would normally be. So let's click the randomization button, and oh, look at that, Crystal Palace is already in it. I didn't even have to add them. That's kind of sweet. All right, here is the Champions League. It looks a lot more winnable now. Honestly, I don't see too many big clubs besides Chelsea and Bayern, Napoli, Spurs. That's about it. So there's a realistic chance we could actually win this. And another thing we've done here is had a little present dropped off from, well, you guys know, it's Christmas. And we've been given $50 million to help with these objectives. Not that we'll need it, but it's going to help us sign all 9 of these players based off the objectives. Right, back to the objectives and the top 10 coldest nations I have looked up. And here they are on the screen right now. Estonia, Sweden, Tajikistan, Iceland, Finland, Kazakhstan, Norway. I just want to point out that I'm pronouncing these wrong. Mongolia, Russia, and Canada. I apologize if any of you are from those nations in which I just butchered. A few of those nations don't even have players in FIFA, but based off that objective, we have to sign at least 3 players from 10 of those nations. So obviously Sweden, probably Canada, Russia, Finland maybe are going to be the main nations that we're going to be looking towards to actually sign those 3 players from the coldest nations. But based off of yearly average temperature, those are the 10 coldest nations in the world. So here's the starting team. Obviously, some work needs to be done to this Crystal Palace squad. And one thing that's going to be a little bit different, normally in these series, I put a timer on the clock, but we're not going to be doing that today. I'm going to have as much time as I need to sign these 9 players. 3 players from the coldest nations, 3 players born in December, and 3 players named Jesus or Jesus. So that being said, let's get into it, and let's start out by signing 3 players from the coldest nations. Now, I feel like I have to do this, and I'm going to go for Zlatan. I'm going to hope to God he's not retiring, but since Sweden is technically one of the coldest nations, of course, he's retiring. Okay, no Zlatan. So we'll get back to Sweden later. I'm going to go for a Russian who goes by the name of Mario Fernandez, who will be most likely be our starting right back if I can find him. Mario, there he is, actually a right wing back, 28 years old, but he is 82 rated, and he shouldn't cost too much, and we have literally almost unlimited funds, so we'll start with 25, go up to 45. As long as we get him in, we're going to be good. Should be our first signing. Next player from the coldest nations is going to be a keeper from the Bundesliga who is from Finland, right? Please tell me this is the Finland flag. I think it is. Yeah. Let's go for him. 29 years old. Gonna be, oh, he has a release clause. So we can literally just buy him right away. Boom. Let's delegate his wages. Sure. That looks good. Hiradeki looks to be our next signing. So 2 players from the coldest nations. Let's go for the third. And there were a few players that I could have gone for from Sweden, but just to sort of buff up this defense, I'm going to go with the Man United man. Where is he? There he is. Victor Lindelof, 81 rated. Should be a solid addition to the team. Probably going to cost around the same price that our boy Fernandez costs. So let's literally just offer the exact same thing. And here we go. A few offers already accepted. Hiradeki, welcome to the club. Fernandez, welcome to the club. We're literally just waiting on Lindelof. Imagine he doesn't want to sign. Please, we need center backs for this team. He still hasn't come back. Lindelof, what is your problem? There's no way he's playing at United. There we go. Finally, we get the offer back, and it's actually kind of expensive. 35 mil they want for Lindelof. And we still need to go ahead and delegate his contract. I don't know what he's making at United, but it's probably going to be a decent amount. Let's go 100,000. Don't go any more than 200,000. Please, Lindelof, just accept this. Why are you taking so long to accept? I guarantee you he doesn't play at United, so, or he might. Who else are Man United center backs? Either way, you know, who cares? We got him in. 3 players from the coldest nations has been done. Let's move on to players born in December. This is where the big players are going to come in, and perhaps the biggest player that we're going to sign is going to be this man right here. You guys know I did an episode a few days ago where we did the Christmas All-Stars versus New Year's All-Stars, players born in December versus players born in January. This is one of the players who was born in December, so how could we not? Kylian Mbappe, actually, he's like just, I think I'm recording this earlier than Christmas, so he literally just turned 21. So happy birthday, Kylian Mbappe. Fortunately, you have a $172 million release clause, which I'm not going to be paying, but we're going to offer you that. Kylian Mbappe should be the first player, and that is going to be a French player. The only French player we're going to be going for. The next December birthday is going to be Alex Telles. Hello? I always spell his name wrong. Alex Telles, there we go. So we already sent a right back. We got a left back. We are literally making such a strong defense right now. And do we pay his release clause? We could probably get him cheaper. So let's offer you that. Boom, Alex Telles. And then the final player born in the month of December is Raheem Sterling. So it's already some solid additions to this team. I'm not going to, I'm not sure if this team's going to be good enough to win the Prem. Obviously, we randomized the Champions League, so it might be good enough to win the Champions League. Wow, we're spending a lot of money. Luckily, we have 500 million to work with. And here we go, just like that. Telles, welcome to the team. Sterling, welcome to the team. Mbappe is the only one. And I believe we accepted his offer for 146 million. And he says yes. Welcome to the team, Kylian Mbappe. How much money have we spent so far? We've had to at least spend half. At least spent half with Mbappe and Sterling alone. Oh my God, we only have 81 million. And we have 3 players left to sign. We have to sign the 3 players named Jesus or Jesus. Oh God, this might actually come down to the wire. So let's go for it. The most expensive one, a teammate of Raheem Sterling. You guys know Gabriel Jesus. Please, I don't know how much he's gonna cost. Gabriel Jesus. What should we offer for him? If I had to guess, probably around 50 million. Let's see. I'm going to go for, let's start at, I don't want to overpay because we actually need this extra money. Let's start at 40 million and not go higher. God, we still have 2 other players beside this. You know what? Let's do 35. I want to save as much as we can. Gabriel Jesus is up first. We got to be smart about this. The next Jesus or Jesus is going to be a man who goes by the name of, I believe it's Juan Jesus. Center back from the Serie A. There he is. What team does he play for again? Roma. Juan Jesus. Dude, why can't any of these players have prices next to them? I should have scouted them. He's not very high rated, so I'm not expecting him to be a lot. Let's start at 10 and not go higher than that. I mean, hopefully 10 should be enough, but that is going to be our second player down. And the third player, the third Jesus, is going to be a man who plays in the plays in the Portuguese league. Where is he? Zeus Corona. You guys know him. There he is. Right midfielder. We don't have any right midfielders, do we? Sterling can play on the right, but I'm going to play him on the left. He's valued at 19 mil. This is going to be an interesting one. Let's just say this right here. Guys, I hope we're going to have enough to sign all 3 of these dudes. So the first player has accepted. Juan Jesus, welcome to the team. I honestly don't know how much we signed him for. Oh, 7. No, he's valued at 7 million. Oh, we paid 10 million for him. Okay, there it is. So maybe we overpaid for him just a little bit, but the other players haven't come back. And now they have. Well, at least one of them have. Corona, 32 million. No, that might be a little bit too much. Let's delegate his wages. Hopefully that's enough. Damn, 32 million, really? For an 81 rated right midfielder, kind of feels like we overpaid a little bit. Let's see. Gabriel Jesus is being very stingy. Finally, he agrees. We'll accept that. 46 million for him. Corona, get into the team. And last but not least, literally the last player we're signing in this Christmas special, Gabriel Jesus. I don't know how much in terms of wages I have, but I'm hoping this is going to be enough. Let's see. Please, dude. I think we should be fine with funds at this point. Let's see. Gabriel Jesus, last player. Please. He's in. Let's go. We managed to have just enough money to be able to sign our 9 players from all the objectives. Let's throw them in the team. And here it is. The only player that we signed that is not fitting in the starting 11 is going to be Juan Jesus, just because he's only 76 overall, but he should make for a pretty decent backup defender for the team. Other than that, Mbappe, Gabriel Jesus up front. Zaha's going to slot in to Cam. He can play center forward, so I'm just hoping he can play here as well. We got Corona at right mid, Sterling left mid, Telles at left back, Fernandez right back, Lindelof at the center back position, Hiradeki obviously in nets. There's your team, boys. So now it's time to find out if this Christmas team can hopefully win some trophies here for Palace. Let's find out. I think we actually may have a chance at winning the Champions League. Definitely not the Premier League. Maybe top 5 for the Premier League, but Champions League is going to be our goal today. Let's just find out Premier League first. Get it over with. 6th place isn't bad for Crystal Palace with what we've done. The fact that Wolves finished in front of us makes me a little mad. I felt like we should have done better than Wolves. City, Spurs, Liverpool, Wolves, Arsenal, and then Crystal Palace. Where is Man United? Oh my, 10th for Man United. That is absolutely brutal. All right, Champions League. Let's find out how we did. So in the group, 6 wins, 0 losses. I mean, with a group like that, that's kind of what I expected. A round of 16 action. Give us a good draw. They did, and we end up taking down Lille. Let's see who else ended up winning. Bayern Munich, Spurs, Chelsea loses to Inter. That's about it. Ajax in it as well. Quarterfinals, let's keep going. A win versus Freiburg right there. We're on to the semis. Oh my God. The dream is still alive. Inter advancing, Bayern advancing, Spurs advancing. If we get matched up against Bayern, it could all be over. We have, and it is 5-1 on aggregate, and Bayern is going to win the whole thing. It's Bayern versus Spurs in the final. Yo, with this team, though, the fact that we took them this far, yes, we did randomize the Champions League, but what more could you ask for? I guess we may as well just look. Carabao Cup, did we come in? Oh, God, okay, we did not do well in the Carabao Cup. FA Cup, oh, we lost in the final. Not too bad. No trophies won, but overall, I think we built a very successful team right here. And to finish, let's check out our stats. Mbappe, obviously the best player, followed by Gabriel Jesus. Look at Townsend, man. Oh, man. Corona, 44 games, only 3 goals. That was just not a good signing right there, was it? Other than that, though, I think a pretty successful episode. It was just fun to build this team around the objectives, whether we won any trophies or not. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good Christmas. Have a good 2020 as well. It's crazy, man. Decade over. I'm so excited for content moving forward. I'm just planning on continuing to take this channel to the next level, and hope you guys are going to be along for the ride with me. Thanks for watching. Have a Merry Christmas or whatever you guys celebrate, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.